Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to redo this mission. I guess I forgot to save. This is why you save. So we're gonna start right here again.
Establishing battlefield control.
I don't think that's the same train from last time. The last train had less cars. Well, I hope it wasn't the same train from last time, because they just, I'm pretty sure all those occupants no longer exist. I mean, technically they still do. They're still dust. So, you know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot to take into account the dust. We got our first introduction to the Titans here. This level, though, instantly brings me back. Right. If I had to... You ever get that feeling when you smell something and it just instantly brings you back to your childhood? Smell of, like, a summer day will instantly just bring you back to, like, oh, I was playing paintball in these days and all this other stuff. Just... Yeah, that's what this level is doing to me right now. Just giving me flashbacks. I remember playing this, watching Clerks, the animated series, which is a show I really was sad that didn't last as long as it did. As long as it could have. Finding out many years later that it was due to the incompetence of the people at, people there. Which I think the same thing happened to, like, Red Dwarf and other shows, where they just show them in the wrong order and people just aren't into them too much. And it's even worse that he, what's his name, the guy who made it all lost the license to be able to do anything with Clerks, the animated series. So it's just disappointing, you know. I think that would have been a good little, like, YouTube show to just have. But the problem is I think the voice actors were just a little too expensive for, such escapades. But then again, he did make another movie, with Silent Bob, with Jade Silent Bob in it. Although I'm very excited to go see. Another movie I would have been watching this time is Bill and Ted.
Construction complete.
God, I remember watching Bill and Ted's. I don't think I ever really saw the first one. No, I don't think I ever did. I know I saw. I remember watching Totally Bogus Adventure or Journey or whatever it was. Totally Bogus, and that was amazing. As a kid, I laughed so hard watching that when they were playing all the board games against death, and then they have to break into heaven. That was fantastic. The newest one came out, and I'm not watching any reviews on it. I hate watching reviews of movies because it's not necessarily that the movie might be bad or may not meet my expectations. That's not the problem at all. The problem is that somebody with a different perspective who may not like movies like that may watch it and then not really spoil, but just kind of ruin moments that normally I would have sat down and gone, oh, that's great. The Rocketeer line. Where are you? There. Gotcha. What are these buildings? Let's finish exploring this town here. So what do we got? Coca-Cola Corp. Lightner's Luxury Suites. Ambrose Lodge. Backup's on the way! We're coming to save you, Marine! Hold on! Hold on! Yeah! Saved him. Alright, let's finish exploring this town. Bostic Tower.
Construction complete.
Business offices. Office building. No, that's not really creative. High-rise hotel. Hey, the Westwood Stock Exchange. How about that? Connolly Court Apartments. Archer Asylum. Ease Discount Liquor. It's kind of weird. It's funny that I think these are all solar panel arrays, though, so nice to see in the future we're at least being clean about things. The Projects. And Urban Storefront. That one's kind of generic, but all the rest are kind of cool. I love that. It's that attention to detail of individually naming all of the... Well, almost all the structures. What's this structure? Urban housing. Of individually naming all of the structures. That's just something I miss these days. The 8-Bit series was kind of fun. I liked the first one, 8-Bit Armies, but I was not a fan of the other ones because I knew they were retreads. They were just the same game where it was a slightly different story with slightly different events happening, but oh, this one's sci-fi, this one's alien, this one's medieval. And I played them all the way through, but I felt 8-Bit Armies had the best first experience out of all of them. Ah! Under attack! Recon squad, engage! Take him down, take him down. I think this is a good track. I think this is probably one of my favorites back in the day. I always love tracks that have got good rock in it. One of my favorite metal renditions of a song I used to hear in a completely different genre was theme from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Red's theme on what is it? Was it Mount Silver? Is it Mount Silver? I don't know. Red's theme when you fight him. That dun 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 da 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 dun. There's a metal rendition on YouTube that I absolutely adore. Any music like that that's got a good enough guitar riffs, you know, keeps. I find those very entertaining. I'll watch them. I'll listen to them a lot on my Spotify playlist. I have like the Exorcist metal rendition, which is another one I just find absolutely fantastic.
Sir,
it's not necessarily that I like all genres really about evenly. I've got rap, country, rock, you know, heavy metal, a little bit of screamo in there. Anything that's got a good beat to it, I like. But it's so hard to find that because a lot of the metal I listen to is just very generic.
Unit ready.
Feels like I feel like I'm listening to the same tones over and over again, or that the focus is the screaming aspect of it, which, you know, not a big fan of, all honesty. We need to start focusing on military output, otherwise we're never going to finish this mission. We're going to end up this mission with like 5% efficiency, which is, you know, I wonder what their expectations are of that. I wonder if it is even possible to get 100% efficiency. I doubt it. The way the calculation does it, the way the calculation works, it probably rounds down. Don't worry about being squished by my own harvester, thankfully.
Yes, sir. Got it.
There's a bridge over here.
Infantry
Which
reporting.
gives us an overlook. Oh, well.
Awaiting order.
Should be a bridge over. We're definitely gonna need engineer then. Let's hold off on the
On
military here.
hold. Training.
Ooh, more blue Tiberium.
Yes, sir. Infantry
Good.
reporting.
We need money and we need it bad. Get him, Titans.
Sir. Loud and clear. Unit
Oh no!
reporting.
Tick tank!
Yes, sir.
Tick tank!
Sir.
Oh no! No!
Unit ready.
The deadliest thing to my Titans, or really any of my mechanical units, is the stupid tick tank.
Yes, sir. Awaiting order.
Man, I remember that thing on the hardest difficulty, and it's insane.
Sir. Moving out.
What they can deploy into a structure, which I've never really understood why that's a thing. I don't get what turning into a building does, because you can't repair it via the little repair icon up here.
Infantry reporting.
So I don't really
Infantry
get what they were going for.
Yes, sir.
But
Moving out.
I think it's got a little bit extra range, and when I was playing this on the hardest difficulty, it would just wreck everything. It would take 2 to 3 Titans to take out 1 tick tank. I think this mission I ended up having to build like 40 to 50 Titans
Building.
just to be able to take those things on, and I'm like, something's wrong. This is when I realized that something was wrong, and I googled it. But I still pressed forward on the.
Ready.
Oh no! He became a Visceroid. What behaved a
Unit
Visceroid?
ready.
Anybody remember back in the day when you'd actually have the patience to play a game like this with only like 1 harvester? Just let it go and be like, man, you're just so impressed to be playing like an RTS game. To me, this game still has impressive graphics. If I could make a game look exactly like this today, I would.
Construction
I think it
complete.
looks absolutely
Unit
fine.
ready.
Let's get a little bit of build up right on the what would that be, the southwestern portion of the bridge. Just get a little bit of a troop build up there, get a medic over there. Let's get some disc throwers.
Training. Unit
I'm hearing
ready.
that gate activate a lot, but I haven't seen a unit quite a bit,
Unit
so
ready.
makes me curious.
Sir.
Unit
I know
ready.
Visceroids and Tiberian life forms become a big thing in the second one when Earth goes a little bit crazier. One of the things I don't really like about these old types of games is that they have these weird limits on things. So you can only build 5 infantry at any one time, or 5 of any class of unit, and that just annoys me to no end. It's like, really,
Building.
you're gonna restrict me on that?
Loud and
Like, they can
clear.
go right around the Vulcan cannon. Placement
Construction
not
complete.
optimal, I will admit.
Building.
Infantry reporting.
Oh, there we go. They're just gonna walk right into heavy machine gun fire. I appreciate it, man.
Infantry reporting, sir.
You may not have a long life, but at least you had one that
Infantry
was respectable.
Waiting order.
For me.
Loud and clear. Infantry reporting.
Focus fire, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Hope you don't blow up this bridge.
Sir, you got it.
Tick tank down. Avoid that. Really? You only picked up like little bits of Tiberium? I think one of the problems is when you select for like blue, it'll only harvest the blue. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Because why would he only drop off 1 load? It's ridiculous.
Orders.
Yeah, this is one of those missions that has the same problem though. There's Tiberium everywhere, except that this thing is just never going to produce enough for you to maintain your facilities.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
You really do need like 3 or 4
Orders received.
harvesters
Moving out.
just to maintain any sort of production. Alright,
Loud and clear.
let's get across this
Loud and
bridge.
clear.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sir, loud and clear.
Gotta get across the bridge.
Moving out.
Oh, my units are almost in a perfect formation right there.
Loud and clear.
Or what would resemble a formation.
I'm on it. I'm taking heavy fire. Yes, sir.
Destroy that truck, because I hate it.
Yes, sir.
Across the bridge. We got resistance.
Fire, sir.
We got resistance.
Yes, sir.
It's over here. Another bridge station. Oh, here's the train.
Infantry
Uh-oh.
reporting. Infantry
Uh-oh.
reporting.
Uh-oh.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I don't think the buggy can run us over.
Waiting order.
Wait, didn't they say they were removing priceless artifacts out of that crash site? Whoops!
Reporting orders
Maybe we weren't
received.
supposed to destroy that.
Waiting orders.
Oh well. You know,
Infantry
we can't save every priceless artifact. If Indiana Jones has taught me one thing, it's that the precious artifacts of ancient history don't belong in their respective locations. They belong in museums of opposing countries. I'm pretty sure that was the moral of that movie. I don't 100% remember. If there's one thing I could fix, it's the build area around the mobile construction center, or the construction yard. It's just way too small, you know? You can't put turrets like out here to defend your base. You have to put it right next to everything.
Waiting order. Got it.
I'm gonna have to train an engineer because I know I'm gonna need one here. Uh
Infantry reporting.
oh. Well, this one has. Well, it has a. I was gonna say. I think these ones are a little bit stronger.
Waiting
Uh
order.
oh. Come on. We gotta get across this bridge. Oh yeah, we're gonna need probably 2 engineers.
Training.
Where are you going? Get back on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
Get back on the easily destroyable bridge. We've got work to do. Take out that rocket guy before he blows up the bridge.
Unit lost.
Alright.
Good as done.
Take on the turrets. Nope, get back up there. Oh, we gotta get you guys up there. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Take him out. Oh wow, that went very well.
Infantry reporting. I'm on it.
Let's clean up their base now. Oh, we got a stream of enemy marines coming in. Come on.
No problem.
We gotta get over here. Because here's the technology center, the Nod Tech Center. Oh, it's full of blue Tiberium.
Sir.
I was gonna say they were actually trying.
Unit ready. On my way.
Oh, no, don't take the wall. Okay, everybody, let's get off the Tiberium. It's not the safest thing. It's not the safest substance to be on, you know? I assume that whatever's mutating everybody is not very healthy. No! 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 Run! Run! Don't ask how he can shoot you through a bridge.
Sir.
These aren't questions we ask.
Sir.
You know, a game that was better in my head than probably in reality was Homefront. The original Home.
Yes, sir.
Not the horrible remake
Technology center.
that really had nothing to do with the original. I liked it because it felt like this weird hybrid between two of my favorite games at the time, Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 2. It had vehicles, it didn't have destruction, which is sad, but it tried, you know, and I can appreciate that for a game. Cleaning everybody up now.
I'm on it.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. Good as done.
We got people that are hiding outside the walls. I guess we could have gone up this way. Might have been a smarter idea, because then we would have hit all of their power plants first.
Loud and clear.
Interesting enough, they put a bunch of blue Tiberium here, which I wonder if we were supposed to blow up or what, because it doesn't really make any sense.
Unit lost.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for that blue Tiberium to be there for any other reason.
Sir. Awaiting orders. Good
Did they really expect me to get a harvester through here all the way around here? No. I mean, the least resistance path is this way, so I don't know, maybe.
Sir.
It's hard to say.
Unit ready.
I hope we don't have to take out those 4 laser batteries.
Waiting
That'd be
orders. Unit
annoying.
ready.
Take their construction
Engineering,
center.
no trouble. Unit reporting. Affirmative. You got it.
Let's go take out that gate. Leave no stone undestroyed, unnuked, whatever you want to call it. It's interesting how when they're sideways, because they fit the bar to the length of the unit, and when you're building these, notice how it's only like, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It's 6 bars, but here's the full health bar. It's even longer. That's kind of one of those things I always thought was really clever. It's like, oh, it actually dishes it out differently.
Sir.
Let's start building a Nod base while we're waiting. That's what I loved doing as a kid. It's just then stealing their stuff and then building
New construction options.
my base in their locations. Just like, aha. Because now you get access to the, you don't get their light infantry, which is the same as all light infantry, but you do get the rocket soldiers now,
Unit ready.
which I find more useful in most cases.
Building.
Unit reporting.
Uh-oh.
Ready.
Here's that matchup of 2 titans that are going to try to take on an infantry, and somehow the infantry is going to do pretty well. You know, so how did you guys get all the way back up there? I told you to get down there.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
I think there's laser batteries over
Sir.
here. Ah, yes, there are. Run away.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
We can cheese it, though, with the Titan.
Moving out. Unit ready. On my
If you put the Titan just right, it has 1 more range than the turret does.
ready. Yes, sir.
And we can just sit there and kind of cheese it.
Yes, sir. Received.
This is not a cheating strategy, but a necessity on harder difficulties.
Infantry reporting on it.
Construction complete.
So we got our, I don't know what rank that is. I'm just gonna assume like lieutenant. We got our lieutenant over there who's leading the charge. Just gotta finish cleaning up this base, and then we can head on to the crash site, which is over here in the blue. Any interesting photos to kill? Hey, Raids Roadhouse again. That's such a weird structure. This weird boxy structure. It's really big too. Yeah, so there's the train station again, or as they call it, the way station. Somebody put all these models on a 3D on a website. I have a 3D printer, and I actually printed just about every building in this game. It sits on my shelf. I have a little base sitting over there. It's really kind of fun. There was another guy I found who had a website where he basically extracted every one of these and built them to be printed, and then showed off his models, but ended up not selling them nor allowing download. And one of the comments he had was like, "Oh, maybe one day I'll do something like that." And I'm like, "Really?" I'm probably the exact person that would pay like $100 for all of these. Is it worth it? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't know anything about economics. I don't know what things should cost. But I can say that if you can do enough of them, I mean, why not? You know, you have 100 people buying it, you know.
Sir.
You either sell one for $100 or 100 for $1. Figure out a price, and I want it. You know. I even I have.
Objective
Oh.
complete.
Broadcast.
Mission.
Sir, looks like they tore this place apart already. I must be getting ready to ship the artifacts out. We don't have much time.
We don't have enough time to tell you how much time we don't
Mission
have.
accomplished.
That cutscene showed off the exact strategy for using the Titans. Stay out of range, and kick their ass. 73, we're getting up there.
From what we can tell, sir, the ship's been booby-trapped. Buried C4 charges blew a sinkhole under the thing. It should have crumbled. It didn't even scratch. And, sir, I know this may sound strange, but some of the men, they hear something inside. We get the feeling we're not alone here.
With all due respect, are we talking aliens here, sir?
The sooner we get inside that thing, the sooner we'll know what the hell we're talking about. That UFO's got secrets, Mac. Secrets Kane does not want to share. Protect that craft at all costs.
Time to protect the scrin, which was my least favorite part of Tiberian Wars. Wow. One indicator for that large area.
Be advised, the Brotherhood will attempt to destroy the impact site. GDI reinforcements are en route. Protect the site until they arrive.
We're going in!
Base
Alright, we gotta protect the turrets. This'll go bad very fast if we don't. We gotta get you. Okay, take out that. They're the ones that are gonna do the damage here. There you go. Oh yeah, and then there's gonna be rocket troopers up there that are gonna bust down all of them. This is already not starting out well. Oh no! All of our dropships! Alright, well, let's get to get in here, the engineers actually have to stand over here. That was something I learned. Alright, well, they're gonna blow all these up anyway. Let's just sell them. Get the units out of them, and then, yeah, we'll be building infantry a little bit slower, but you know what? It's what we've got. These are the missions I never really liked, where you have to sit here and just defend yourself, because it's not really building anything. That was the whole reason I loved these games, is because you got to build up a base and defend it, you know? I like how we came from this way. They put in the effort. They actually put the wall back in here, but the base is gone, obviously. But, it's interesting that now all these structures are damaged or destroyed. It's like a little waterproof. It's like we're actually here. I think this mission introduces the subterranean graph for the first time. The worst things in existence that come up below you and just drop a bunch of engineers down. Oh crap! See, I told you. I hate these things, these stupid drills. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. This is going bad. This is going bad. Oh, another assault's coming in. Everybody back up. Get the Wolverine. We can't make more Wolverines, so we need to keep you guys as far back as we can. Get some destroyers up there. Medic, get to work. We gotta put some guys over here too, because I know they're gonna send in more drills at the last second. It sounds exactly like something this game would pull. All right, everybody back up. Let's let the turrets do their job. Oh, there's a box over there. I want that box. These are little crates that you can find around the map. Sometimes that give you like health boosts or even a unit. I'm gonna send you in. Let's see if you make it. Oh, they're ignoring him. Go, 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 go. Ah! Alright. Oh, they're sending in everything now. No, no, medic! Medic, go back! No, medic! I understand what you were going for, but no. Dude, your altruistic ways are getting up to you. Oh, we got money! Excellent. Come on, don't blow up. Don't blow up. I hate how the medic doesn't work automatically. You actually do have to occasionally come back to him and say, hey, go find people to heal. What are you guys throwing things at? I know they can't blow up these things. Their discs just bounce off them, so... This is one of the things I miss about, you know, games like Age of Empires, is unit formations. Because it'd be nice to actually set these people up so the medics were behind them. Okay, so they just set there about 10 buggies, so that's something to worry about. Oh, the system's online now. Ah, dropship's inbound. Yep, told you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, 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 devil's tongues. No, 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 kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes. Hate devil's tongues. These things are ridiculous. They shoot out flames. Exactly something you'd expect Nod to do is, you know, burn everybody to death. Well, thanks for all the units. Not really... Oh, wait, a bunch of tick tanks. Oh, you're just gonna run over my sandbags, huh? I always thought in Red Alert 2, because there's chain link fences in Red Alert 2, and every time a unit runs over them, they get a little bit higher. So when I was playing with the Final Sun editor, I wanted to see if they could act, if they went over enough of them, if they'd actually like flip over and blow up. Victory! The Devil's Tongue is a hell of a vehicle. It's not only subterranean, but it comes up and fires out a flamethrower to melt everything. And I'll tell you what, it melts.
Stay alert, people. Just because the lights are off doesn't mean nobody's home. This is some crazy technology. Getting this, genre?
Recording the whole thing, sir. Looks like Vegas boys cleaned it out.
Bad for a blunt.
Mutant Shiner.
My name's Umagon, and you better use it. Unless you want your head cut off.
I don't.
I can help you. I can help you find Vega.
Vega?
The Brotherhood holds our leader, Trados, in a highly secured medical colony south of here. We don't have the resources to break him out without you. But you can't find Vega without us.
Why should I trust you?
Unlike you blunts, the Forgotten are a people of honor.
I have pinpointed the location of the Nod prison camp. An array of sensor towers has been installed around the perimeter.
If we don't take that array out first, they'll know we're coming. Trados will be killed.
Ava, give us an approach assessment.
Alright. Back to, I think, another double mission? Yeah.
A sensor net protects the valley where Trados is being held. To facilitate his rescue, we must disable the array that controls this highly sensitive net. Once down, it will be much easier to get Trados out of the valley.
I'm gonna take that as a requirement, not a recommendation here.
Control.
Send in the troops.
Awaiting order. Loud and clear.
Yeah, this is unfortunately one of those missions where you don't even get armored vehicles.
Have arrived.
Oh no, here we go. I think it's every time you destroy one of these, you get more armored vehicles. I do love the sensor net. It's literally just 3 radars, and they put the nod wall between them. It's like, you know, that's kind of clever. Making use of what you got. We don't have time to set up something actual, but you know, we can make it an art asset and put all the collision and everything for it. So you know what we'll do instead? We'll just use the walls. Nobody really cares.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, more people. Oh, we got problems. Oh, never mind. They only dropped up 4 people. Really? You gave me 1 Titan? Uh-oh. Tiberian Fiends. These things are evil. Stay out of their way. When I played this on the hardest difficulty, Nod literally wiped out all of these Fiends and just steamrolled through all this. And I'm like, uh-oh. We got problems. Yeah, because look at that. They just destroyed all that. In the original, like I said, on the hardest one, this laser took them all out. Which was one of those situations where I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I ended up that's how I found out the Titan cheese strategy of being able to break all this stuff. Now we've got actually a sizable force. Man, this is just... It's weird how you play... How games can just be completely unfair on harder difficulties. He smokes too much weed. Forward! Now we got a tick tank structure here. Yeah, I shouldn't have sent the Wolverines first. Should have sent the infantry. But, oh well. I don't know anything about that now. Oh, a guy fell out of it. Can we go this way? That way's clear now, but I want to try to see if we can go this way. Because I know when we destroy these, we get special. We get more. That single infantry, his machine gun ain't gonna do much against our armored core. Up the mountain, gentlemen. Man, they just do not like that thing. Oh, and a Visceroid. Oh, that buggy's coming at me. What are you doing, buggy? Uh-oh! It's a sneak attack!
Yes, sir.
Medic, get to work, damn it. Also, buggy, don't shoot the medic. You're not supposed to do that. Pretty sure that's against the Geneva Convention. This laser fence, too, is very interesting, but it was incredibly power-intensive in the normal game. Which really sucks, because it's really interesting, but it doesn't really do anything either. The Firestorm generator from the second game really does what I think that fence should be able to do, which is that if a unit goes past it, it just annihilates it. Although the Firestorm generator only does that if you turn it on when the unit's underneath it. It doesn't do that. It just makes a near indestructible wall. Oh my god, they are sending everything at us. Better get to work. We can't lose too many units here. Especially with those like 5 Cyberians. Man, they're just sending more at us. As long as we don't lose the medic, I'm fine. Hold the high ground! Which I don't believe gives you any sort of bonus in this game. Not even a range bonus, I don't think, with the artillery, but fine. Oh, I have it off the game's codes.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Being the fact that defaulted way over here, I'm assuming we can't go this way. I know there's another way. You can sneak all the way back around here, because I had to do that when I played this on hard. Because it's just not fair. This music fits. Get up. Uh-oh. Oh, no, Titans, get out of there. Let the infantry handle this. I can't lose any Titans. I'm gonna need them. Medic, they're yelling for you. Help them. Quite literally screaming your name. Your name is Medic, just so you know. You know what a game I really should play is Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection. I love that game. Problem is, it's just a bitch when it comes to difficulty. The things it requires you to understand and do is insane. Especially on the level where you have to breed and danger. That one's a bastard. Because it's random whether or not they breed, and the endangered ones breed so infrequently that you basically just assume that it wasn't possible. I actually had to restart because I got stuck with only, I think, only 2 disc throwers, and I realized that there was no way they could actually destroy anything. Excellent. What are we getting? Hey, another medic! Finally, a mission gives me a new medic. Well, let's send out our highest ranking officer to take a look around and see if there's anything else over there. Can't imagine there is, but definitely not going that way. Unfortunately, the Tiberian Fiends didn't take out everything we needed them to, but no, there's no other way up here. I know there's a way, like I said, I know there's a way you can go all the way around. All the way around this way, and it's a pain in the ass. These Visceroids leave a lot to the imagination. These, you know, these just blobs that are moving around. While the ones in Command & Conquer Renegade really were just cylinders that, you know, that just kind of went... They remind me of those, they remind me of one of the bad guys in one of the Legend of Zelda games. You know, the one that stole your, the ones that steal your shield. Well, we're gonna have to get through. Oh man, they're just nailing us. Oh, see, look, my disc thrower's exploded. Oh no. I don't even know if this is finishable now. Oh, we're in trouble. See, that's what I hate about disc throwers, is that they can explode, and if they do, they hurt everybody around. Yeah, I don't even know if we can finish this. We're gonna have to get all the way over there, and if there's any rocket troopers, we're dead. Oh, we are so dead now. Look at this. One rocket soldier, and he's gonna take out our 2 Titans. Waiting orders. Yeah, there's no way.
Boss.
Even if this guy takes him out, that Jeep is gonna finish him off. It's just got a higher fire rate too. Yeah.
Unit boss.
Damn. This is why you save your game, or say, you know, save early, save often. All right, we're not gonna make the same mistake we did last time.
Infantry reporting. Yes, sir. Infantry
First, let's grab all of our disc throwers.
Loud and clear.
We're gonna get all of them up here.
Sir.
We're gonna take out that gate.
Loud and clear.
There we go. Perfect angle. We've got our reinforcements coming in.
Yes,
so
sir. Moving out.
we're gonna have to cheese it like this for a while, because if we try that again, we're gonna end up with the same result of our disc throwers blowing up and killing all of our infantry. That was horrible. It looked like it was going well for a little while, but that quickly ended. Oh, that tick tank, you staged the wrong battle here. You're not gonna be able to take on the disc throwers. Their frisbee golf skills vast outweigh your ability to shoot tic tacs at us. No! Stop running into gunfire. Alright, we're gonna need the Titans down here. They're gonna be the only way we're actually gonna be able to do this properly. We need to take out these laser turrets without losing too many men. Alright, now that we got that sorted out, we can come over here and take out the other laser turrets. No, too close. It'll be interesting when I eventually get to Command & Conquer Firestorm, Tiberian Sun Firestorm expansion, because I've not played that nearly as much as I've played this, although I do remember the ending being a little bit more bombastic and explosive than this one. In fact, I don't even remember what the ending of this game actually is. Something tells me if we were to, like, keep this base, you know, we would be able to, use it later, but something also tells me that that's not true.
On my way, sir.
See, now look at us. Last time we lost every single unit we had before even approaching this. And now we're coming in there with just probably about full strength. Or at least, you know, full strength that we have.
Sir? Yes, sir. Infantry reporting.
Take out the fist of the ground, so that way they can't make any more units. Take out that just because I'm bitter. Yeah, like I said, if you come this way, you can go around the back and come up here behind the laser turrets, but it takes so long that I just didn't think it was worth it on just a medium scale. Okay, down into the Tiberian fields.
Unit reporting. You got it.
Everybody's healed up, so
Sir?
you know. We've only got one critical unit, and that's that Wolverine. So, but you know.
Infantry reporting.
Unfortunately, we don't have. I mean, I think Nod has a repairing vehicle like that. It looks like a scorpion tail, just like their logo,
Sir?
and it can repair vehicles.
Moving out.
Kind of a worthless unit if you think about it. Ah, finally,
Sir?
one of those hills you can blow up.
Clear.
Classic.
You got it.
What's this way? Oh yeah, I forgot. So there's a reference here. Let's go this way. So when you're up here, here is the old construction yard, old refinery, old advanced power plant. Yeah, it's the original game's stuff. I thought that was really cool.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Full heal. I always thought that was a cute reference because I'm like, oh, it's the old advanced power plant construction, which is what they use for
Infantry
in
reporting.
Command & Conquer Renegade. So, funnily, they didn't use this game's assets. They used the originals, which I understand that was the whole point of it, was to go back to the original. But I thought this was superior. I was gonna say, medic, who are you healing? Nobody got injured yet. I wonder if the disc thrower is injured somebody. Won't surprise me. frisbee golf skills maybe decent, but their friendly fire skills could use some work. Okay, cyborgs are just as good as any Wolverine. Unfortunately, they can be made at barracks, almost immediately. I wonder what the balance of this game is truly like in the online. Which one do people most likely play? I would assume that they'd play more Nod than they would. That's just perhaps GDI is a good span. I think later on you actually find one of the old mammoth tanks from the original game as well, which I always thought was cool. You can shoot 2 projectiles at a time and can take out air units. But you only get it in the one mission. And funnily enough, it's superior to the Titans. Just way more damage. Apparently we abandoned the better technology. These little bridges, and you can actually see the units under there too. It's not just, it's not just a delayed teleport. They actually physically get under there. Another thing I couldn't figure out in the final Sun editor. Had no idea how to do that. I could make the ends, but I couldn't make them go anywhere. The units ended up just getting stuck. See, this red light is what I was talking about, though. It's like, that's what the Nod base should have always looked like. Or this weird, like, sunburn, look to the ground.
Infantry reporting.
Okay, I don't know how we get over there, but...
You got it.
Funnily enough, the array isn't offline, so... Wait, can we not go there? No, we can't. Oh, we have to go up one more level. Okay. Alright, well, we're still gonna have to cheese this, because we got 3 laser turrets there, and the power isn't offline yet. In fact, I don't know how you would have done that. I guess if you went this way, maybe. Which we probably will still have to do.
Loud and clear.
Let's try to cheese it a little bit.
Infantry.
Use our disc throwers here to get a little bit of an angle.
Good as done.
We're gonna need to do that to the laser turrets, otherwise they're gonna fry us.
Loud and clear. Good as done. Loud and clear.
Let's get the Titans over there. Destroy the radar relay. Oh, they did rename it. Radar relay. Wow, we actually almost destroyed that. We almost destroyed that just with the fire we missed from the other. Uh-oh. No, don't move. Attack that. Let's take up the relay first. Oh, we got a tick tank over there. Alright, let's go this way. We're gonna sweep around here, take out these 2 lasers and the final relay, and then head over here. So that way the tick tank can be attacked by our disc throwers and not our Titans. Oh, he can hit from way over there.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Move up.
Infantry reporting.
Move up and get all of our units over there.
Infantry
Yep.
reporting.
Take it on.
Yes, sir. You got it.
No!
Moving out.
Stay away from the wall. The laser can shoot through the wall. No! Stupid Wolverine.
Waiting for knowledge. Waiting for
Hide in the corner. Hide in the corner, guys. Come on.
affirmative.
I don't know what military academy you all went to, but you're hurting each other, and your stupidity is getting on my nerves. Definitely need to start with that laser battery.
Unit ready.
Once we can get the laser battery out, it'll be mostly smooth sailing.
Waiting orders.
Man, he's got like a trick shot. Look at that. Just like, ooh. It's like a tricky basketball throw there.
Loud and clear.
Alright, we should be good now. Relay's gone.
Waiting order. Loud and clear.
Which I'm guessing this is not the order we were supposed to do it in. Whatever.
Yes, sir. Good as done.
It's the order we could do it in. That's the order we're doing it in.
Unit lost.
Loud and clear.
Sir, on my way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Infantry reporting.
No, laser bad. Laser scary. Big scary laser. My lieutenant's going in.
Sir.
He's gonna take on the tick tank by himself. No, medic, run. Run. Run.
Sir, moving out.
Sir.
I love how they crawl, though. I always thought that was kind of... It was kind of neat, you know? Man, that thing's got range.
Loud and clear.
That thing's got some hops to it.
Infantry reporting.
Waiting orders.
Man, I ain't screwed. Uh-oh.
Infantry reporting as done.
Unit ready, sir.
Oh, I think this leads to that way.
Unit
Slowly whittle away that turret, and we can break through this gate and get over to the last relay station. Which is an actual relay station, yeah? It's not just a pre-existing building. Although that's probably... I mean, we had to deal with that before, didn't we, in the last one of the other missions?
Infantry
Let's see if we can
reporting.
avoid those turrets.
Loud and clear.
Uh-oh.
Infantry reporting. Clear.
But we have the high ground tick tank.
Infantry reporting.
Oh, we got multiple fully promoted. We got a whole fleet of fully promoted. Oh, well, mostly
waiting
promoted.
orders.
I don't think we have any stars yet.
Clear.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Loud and
All of our men
clear.
are getting experience. It'd be fun if you could take those to the next... You know, it was a great game mode, now that I think about it. Red Alert 3 had that game mode where you actually had to unlock all the units by defeating generals, and then you got to save up money, and then bring things on into other missions. That was fun. That was interesting for an RTS. Probably like, I don't know, I mean, I was playing this... I mean, because by the time I was playing this, you know, wasn't very... I mean, I was playing it really early on. Like I said, probably like 2nd or 3rd grade I was doing this. Well, yeah, it had to be 2nd or 3rd grade. If it wasn't, then I wouldn't have been with Mrs. Freeman. I think it was before Mrs. Freeman, who was 5th grade. That's all we need to do. We've officially secured the area. Yeah!
Reinforcements have arrived.
Worthless reinforcements we couldn't even use. It would have been hard to get those reinforcements. We would have had to have gone through those top turrets and those 2 other ones just to get them. And then we'd have to have done a frontal assault. Only 5 units lost, though. It's pretty good. Now we get to do the real mission. Get to actually launch an assault.